Good morning. My video that I'm watching is still playing. Okay. It is vlog day 3, though technically I missed a day. My bad. I already needed a break. No. We are on our morning walk. You know us, walking girls, and I'm trying my best not to have the baby's blanket drag when I'm walking. I actually grabbed my camera because I just got out of the baby store. It's called the bunny store. I almost said the rabbit shop, which is like its altered ego name. The bunny store, the rabbit shop. Oh, just got out of the bunny store and I was so excited for what I bought. And what in the motherhood, when I tell you I bought this okay, I sound so crazy. Double drink holders to put on the stroller. My God, it was so exciting. Let me show you. One drink. Oh. It's new. I don't know how to work it yet. It's like a new car. Oh my God, you're embarrassing me in front of my friends. Okay. One drink. 2 drinks. So I can have my drink here and the baby's. Well, actually, I would probably put my drink here. And then the baby's bottle right here. And it holds my phone. Oh, I absolutely love it. I had one in my hand and I spent forever. I spent forever trying to figure out which one I was going to buy. Was I going to buy a single baby one? Was I going to buy a double baby one? Bonk, bonk, bonk. And I saw this one, and the moment I saw it, it was like, we are meant to be. A sock. And whose sock do you think it is? Put it away. Kind of. Have to hurry it up because your mini girl, the baby, has a doctor's appointment today. Today's kind of a big day. She's got her 4-month doctor's appointment. So they're gonna, I don't know what they do, check her knees. They're gonna do what they do at doctor's appointments. And that's at 13:40. However, I told my husband it's at 13:30 because your girl, the big one. If there's one thing that I have myself been known for, it's to be late. You could give me 72 hours notice to be somewhere, and you could give me an entire lifetime's notice to be somewhere, and I'll still show up 10 minutes late. And everyone's like, that's so inconsiderate. I'm trying. I'm looking at the clock, and I'm like, oh, it only takes 30 minutes to get there. So let me be early. Let me leave 45 minutes in advance. Somehow, I am always 10 minutes late. Always. So, I've actually even gotten kind of scared of dogs too. Ever since I had a kid, I didn't think that would happen. We're not gonna go this way because I can't see if the dog is inside, and that door looks like it's open. He sounds really loud. Where is this dog? Because I want to walk past this way. Oh, he's chained. Here he is. We're gonna run past him. Walk past the dog. Doing a good job, dog. You almost scared me away. No, I'm being 100% sincere. Ever since I've had kids, and you know what it is? It might be that we don't have a dog at the house anymore. I had a dog. I had a dog growing up, but ever since then, I haven't really had dogs in the house. I've had little dogs. I had a German Shepherd in the house for a while. My roommate had a dog. I had a dog, my own dog, for a little while. But ever since then, I haven't really been around a lot of dogs. So the more you're away from them, the more you start to realize, oh no, he could actually do some damage to me. There's no reason for him not to attack me. Sorry, you didn't see my eyes. So the older I've gotten, the more scared I've gotten of dogs, especially now that I have a baby. I'm like, I'm like this. This is how I was pushing the stroller when I did that. I turned this camera on, though, because I wanted... She's hungry. Let's find us a place to sit and eat, baby, before we go to the doctor. Okay. But I pulled out my camera because I really wanted to talk about, like, it's crazy when parenthood, how much, like, what you want, like, what you get excited about, what you buy changes. I know everybody says that because they're like, it's crazy when I was older, I got excited because I got like a queen, because I got like a queen comforter, and that made me super excited. But like, it's true. You know, I found our first issue with this new thing that I wanted to talk about, this double beverage holder. Oh wait, the issue is, actually, if I pull the second part out, I could use it as an elbow rest. It's the angle I put her stroller at. I have to, like, it's like hitting my arm. So I'm not very comfortable. The things you do for your kids, am I right? But no, it's true, because the moment I saw, it's like this, it's like, oh, I found the perfect. It's the feeling of, oh, I found the perfect thing when I found this double beverage holder and holds a phone. It's a phone holder as well? Like, are you kidding me? We are going to be late to our doctor's appointment, for sure. A true satisfaction. I also got a couple of new bottles, and because I got a hand pump, because her new thing is she will scream in the car. Like, bloody murder. I can't think. She can't think. Nobody's thinking in there. It's just, I got a hand pump to pump milk because, so I do breastfeed, but I mostly pump, and then I use an electronic pump, but it's so heavy that I don't always want to bring my electronic pump. And so in the car, I want to put a hand pump for emergencies. Like we just had a couple days ago, we had an emergency in the car, and she was going ballistic. So ballistic, I was like freaking Farmer Daisy out there in the car trying to freaking milk myself, trying to get milk to go in this thing. Like, and it was just not working. So, can you hear this? So I got a hand pump, but it only goes to certain bottles. It's a scam. It's all a scam. It got a hand pump, only goes to certain bottles. So I got the bottles that it goes with. I had no idea if she even likes the bottles. She's never had any other bottle except for these Philips Avent bottles. They're supposed to be really good for colic. She doesn't have colic, but honestly, she's the easiest baby I've ever had. It's my first kid. Huh, baby, you're easy right now. She cries when she's hungry, and that's it. And when she's in the car seat. That's a new thing, though. She just started crying in the car seat. Like, we took out the newborn insert. Dude, you do not care. I'm going to make you care. We took out the newborn insert, and she just went ballistic for like 4 days. So I was like, I don't give an F. I cut that newborn insert all around, stuck it in the freaking back, MacGyvered it so that I was like, maybe it's not cushiony enough anymore. MacGyvered it to now have cushion for her back, and she likes it, but she still screams. Not all the time, but sometimes you just have to feed her for like 3 seconds, and then she'll be good, and she'll be fine. She'll go to sleep, or she'll just be like. So this isn't our actual stroller. This is our travel stroller. And since we're going on vacation soon for like months on end, we're going to have a travel stroller. So I'm practicing with her in this stroller versus our other stroller, because she does not. This girl, she just wants to be carried. She's a little princess. She wants to be carried all the time. She's a little freaking Joey kangaroo. And she just wants to be held, which is fine. But we can't always do that. So I'm trying to get her used to this stroller. And she likes it. Surprisingly, it was like a $20, I'm not even kidding, got at the thrift shop, $20 stroller. Obviously, it's nothing fancy. It's called a Combi. It's a Japanese model. It flips so that I can see her, or I could, like, she can face me, or I can face forward, which is really one of the only things I really needed in the travel stroller. Is I wanted to watch, like, look at her. And she's 4 months. Her eyes don't work very well yet. So I wanted her to be able to see me. I don't even think she can see me, to be honest. I definitely know she doesn't know who I am when I have these glasses on, because this is her whenever I put these glasses on. Oh, God, it's bright. This is her. I can't even do it. It's so bright. I'm looking at a white wall. Oh my God, I can't. This is her. Dude, I know my husband's going to be calling me any second now. Where are you? He's going to have to come, like, pick us up or something. You know what I'm really excited about? This hospital has a cafe, and in the cafe they've had, like, seasonal drinks. And one of my favorite drinks that they had was the gingerbread latte. And it was a little sweet. Actually, I don't remember if it was sweet. I'm pretty sure it was probably sweet. But it was so good. They had a pumpkin spice. It was the best pumpkin spice I've had on the island so far, because the Japanese guys, you gotta up your pumpkin game. It's too pumpkin-y, but not in a good way. It's too pumpkin-y and like a real pumpkin. When I went to the mall, I got pumpkin ice cream. And the ice cream, it tasted like, okay, picture this. You have a pumpkin in the dirt, now take a bite. That was the ice cream. So all the other pumpkin, like my PSLs all over the island that I was searching for, they all taste like freaking fresh out of the ground PSL, which is fine. But, like, girl, I just want my white Christian girl autumn. That's all I want. I'm just a little white Christian girl in a kawaii world. Honestly, Okinawa is nothing like mainland Japan. Not in a bad way. It is so interesting. So, it's a part of the Ryukyu Island chain, and it was its own kingdom before it was taken by, like, it was now under Japan. So it has its own traditions that are very different from mainland. And even the way they speak is very different, I've noticed. Like, I don't speak Japanese. I don't really understand Japanese. Now, at this point, 4 years that I've lived in Japan, like, as a whole, you understand, like, syntax. You kind of understand, like, you understand what they're getting at, because what else could they really be asking for? There's only, like, a number of things people want from you, or what. What really starts throwing me off is if I'm at, like, a train station. I remember this in mainland, and someone is just trying to have small talk with me. Throws me off, because what could we be talking about? Anything now? I'm only good when it talks about stuff that I already like. And if I'm in control of the conversation, I'm pretty decent enough to get what I need, what I want, etc. said. But if it's just out of the blue and you want to have a conversation about something, pulling out Google Translate. I am pulling out Google Translate because I don't know what you're saying. And I've tried to take Japanese courses. I took a course for 2 months, which is like barely trying, it sounds like, but I took a course on mainland for 2 months, and it was like I almost said Wendy. It was like I was Dorothy thrown into a freaking tornado, because she didn't have like a strict plan when she was teaching us. She had like, what do you want to learn? She hit us with the what do you want to learn? And it was this whole class. Everybody had like mixed learning. So people are like, let's learn about like prepositions. And I'm like, dude, let's learn our colors, dude. Like, let's learn how to count. Let's learn something more than just konnichiwa or ohayo gozaimasu. Like, I want to learn something else. And eventually everybody else dropped out the class except me and one of my really good friends. And me and him, we were still in the class. And dude, not that we had the same learning level, because so if I was like dirt beginner, he was like beginner. Like, he already knew how to count. He already knew his colors. So, but those 2 months of him and I in that course together, I still to this day talk and like use the information that I learned in that class. Like, how much is this? Like, kore wa ikura desu ka? Like, how much is this? But do I know the response? Did I ever learn my numbers? I knew him for like a moment, but now I cannot remember. Ask me to count to 10. Okay, someone was walking by. I was trying to keep her private. Or like, what is this? I use that one a lot. Kore wa nan desu ka? What is this? I use, do you have? Oh my God, don't even get me started. Like, do you have a bathroom? Do you have English books? Do you have a fork? Do you have napkins? Do you have t-shirts? Do you have, I was on a roll there for a moment. I don't know, just whatever I want, and then answer, do you have, or where is? And that has gotten me a lot. Like, that's gotten me a lot. I used that yesterday. I was looking for, I asked somebody if they had English books. And really all they have to say is no. That's usually actually what they say, because I was very surprised that there was no English, not really ever any English books, but you're like, of course, you're in Japan. Why would there be English books? Typically, no, there's not. Which is fine. I'm not like expecting it. I'm just curious. If there is, I would like to know. If there's not, okay, I'll move on with my life. So I need to. And I started, so there's this app. It's called Mango. I really like this app. Not spons, obvi. Look at the subscribers. Not spons. But if you're going to learn a language, I think Mango is the way to go. That rhymed. But it taught me a whole new things that I started using all the time, like, no, I can't speak Japanese, or I speak a little, or are you sightseeing, like stuff like that. And or like it's raining horribly, or what's the nice weather, isn't it? And then so I still use all that stuff, sometimes just in small talk, like walking past like people that work in my apartment. I'll be like, oh, ii tenki desu ne, which is like nice weather, isn't it? And she'll be, oh, ii desu, which is like, yeah, it's good, you know, small talk. Your girl, oh, I love small talk. I freaking love small talk. If somebody could win an award in small talk, it would not be me. I would win maybe honorable mention, but it doesn't mean I'm not doing it for the love of the game. Like, it's truly, truly, truly true. So I need to start my Mango app up. You need to hold me accountable. You need to ask in the comments, did you do your Mango today? Because you know what the answer is going to be? No, I didn't. I used to listen to it while I was on my walks. It's just like, that's what I miss about school. So if you're in, oh my God, I'm talking so loud. Oh my God, the cars just stopped like racing by, and I realized how loud I'm talking. And it just got like embarrassing how loud I was talking. Oh my God, I'm like a little bit embarrassed. Anyway, if you're in school, do not take that for granted. If you are in college, after college, it's highly, highly likely you will never be in that type of learning environment again. And you're like, cool, fun, I'm so excited. No. Everything else will have to be self-taught. If you want to learn a new language, self-taught. Unless you go out of your way to go to classes and you fill it out. Your mom's not going to fill it out for you. No one else is. It has to be you. There's so much when you become like an adult. There's so much like steps. That's what it is. It's not like harder. There's just so much more steps to do something. Like I remember telling my mom, I want to learn how to play the guitar. And you know what she did? She signed me up for guitar lessons, and then I did like guitar lessons for like an entire year. Like that's, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like when you become an adult, all the steps are suddenly like revealed, and now you're the one who has to deal with them. In saying that, I want to learn how to speak Japanese and I want to learn how to play the piano, but I haven't set myself up for classes. And you know what's so funny is in my mind, I am like so unbelievably like attuned and intelligent when it comes to like music and like the crafts, the arts. But like, do I still not play the guitar? Yeah. Can I do? Why does it sound like I was on like a trumpet? Yeah, but that's about it. Well, that's kind of my fault. All right, hold on. Anyway, what I was saying, I'm gonna have to yell now. Now the microphone would have been nice. Also, don't look at my chapped lips. My chapped lips. I saw them when I was editing my vlog number 1, and I was like, yo, get that girl some chapstick. First, I have 2 things I'm gonna say. First thing it's my fault I don't play the guitar because I told him he wanted to teach me chords. That's all he wanted to teach me, chords. And I told the man, no, I want a freaking noodle. And noodle is like when they go on the guitar. And that's what I wanted to do because my dad was like, you know, loved like death metal, like metal, hard rock, loved it. And he's like, dude, it'd be so cool if you could noodle. And I was like, get you a daughter who can noodle. Never was able to learn how to do it. But my guitar teacher, I ended up having private lessons. He was trying to teach me how to do chords, and I was like, no, I want a noodle. And he's like, okay, then we're gonna have to know all your notes and like learn notes. And then he wouldn't like get to the point, and then he broke up with his girlfriend, and then he started like yelling at me while I was teaching, and I started crying. So like mom took me out of classes, and I stopped playing the guitar from there. You know what? And that's like one of my biggest regrets, not finishing the guitar or learning how to noodle. But I should have asked, Mom, I want to do the piano. Why did I say the guitar? Well, because my dad and noodling, you know. But I should have did the piano. And I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I want to do singing lessons. Because you know me, singer. But she said, she said these words, you don't even practice your guitar. Why would I take you to singing lessons? And she clogged me. It was like when she told me I could get a horse when I was 10 years old, but then I didn't get one because I wouldn't feed the dog. Like, that was the first thing. Oh, and then the second thing I wanted to tell you is like, of course I'm already late. Like me at 12:25 out in the middle of the town trying to head to like, I need to head to the doctor soon, but like, and it's like an hour drive, and her appointment's at 12:40. So, and we're probably a while from home. As long as my husband hasn't called me yet. I have a message. Also, the cherry blossoms, like I mentioned a couple videos ago. Look, never thought you'd see cherry blossoms in Japan, did ya? They're mid. Dude, I am not a hater gator. I'm just the only one who's gonna be honest with you. At least here in, okay. Follow me through this train of thought. Here, they're very sparse. Like in the Pacific Northwest where I'm from, they are like, the trees are falling with petals. They're huge, they're big, they're bush. They are bush. They're very sparse here. I'm not sure, it's probably the type of cherry blossom, to be honest, is it's a more like say sparse cherry blossom. So it's probably just a different breed altogether. Type, breed. Dude, I'm like running up this freaking hill, this road. I'm trying to freaking zoom to where I parked my car. Oh my god, the roads are like slanted. I'm like you ever seen a NASCAR driver? That's me. NASCAR stroller driver. NAS stroller. A NAS stroller. But hold on. I try to hide people when they pass by me. She's so considerate. But, dude, I don't know how much like scenery you're gonna see in these videos. Because I do not have time to take little clips. Me right now. The title of this video, feeding my baby in an alleyway instead of going to her doctor's appointment, dude. Being 10 minutes late to the doctor's appointment because I was too busy feeding the baby. Dude, I don't think my feet have ever moved this fast in my life. And I really did. I left the house at 9. How have I been out for 3 hours? Like, I was like, if I leave the house now at 9, then I have no excuse to be late. Me, I was feeding my baby. That's my excuse. This would actually be a great time to break out of the curve. Bless you, baby. Break out into a run. But I don't think this stroller could handle a run because it does not handle... You okay? That's about as long as I can run for because this stroller... All strollers I've found so far are every single stroller, every stroller that's ever crossed the earth is terrible at bumps, the 2 I've tried. Like, sure, I didn't spend $1,000 on an UPPAbaby or a Doona. But, dude, I hit these things like a car hits a curb. Doof. My poor baby. And I have to, like, step, like right now, it's not gonna make it. So I have to step to counterbalance and lift it over the curb. Oh my God. All right. Well, I think I've chatted enough. Well, not like because I'm done chatting. And I'm still getting in shape. Can you tell? Dude, moment of like pat on my back. And it's just so nice that I can now jog a little tiny bit. Whereas before, like right when I gave birth, I couldn't even get up out of bed. So it's like, no, it does get better. And to think like maybe in a few more months, I might be at the gym, not scared that my private is just gonna split like the freaking Red Sea, dude. Dude, that's what would happen if I tried to do a deep squat. That's probably all I have to say. And if I forgot anything, I'll say it tomorrow. Bye! We're running up the... Oh, you're Blakey!